Chapter 10. It's time to give this plaid preppy school a serious bad girl makeover. In Mal and Evie's dorm room, Jane and Mal spoke as Evie sewed on her machine. The sun shone into the room and fell across Mal's sketchbook. She was lying on her bed, shading in a drawing of Beast as Jane stood clutching the bedpost. Mom said, if a boy can't see the beauty within, then he's not worth it, Jane mimicked in a sing-song voice. Can you believe it? What world does she live in? She stomped angrily across the room. Mal snickered. Forward on, she muttered. Evie held up the dress she'd been sewing. Mal, do you like it? Mal looked up. Yeah, it's cute. It brings out your eyes, she said. I know, said Evie, smiling. She started to sew again. I'll never get a boyfriend, Jane said. She flopped down on Evie's bed. Boyfriends are overrated, Mal said. And how would you know, Mal? Said Evie. You've never had one. It's 'cause I don't need one, said Mal. They're a waste of time. Evie gasped. I forgot to do Chad's homework, she said. She stood up. Oh no, no. She grabbed Chad's backpack and sat again at her sewing desk. Mal said, and that is exactly what I mean. There was a knock on the door and a girl stepped into the room. She wore a pink floral shirt with a pink sash and a short teal skirt. She sported a short bob hairstyle with bangs. Hey guys, I'm Lonnie, the girl said brightly. She'd eyed Mal and Evie. My mom's Mulan. They gave her blank stares. Evie took a binder out of Chad's backpack. No. Anyways, said Lonnie, I love what you've done with Jane's hair, and I know you hate us, and, well, you're evil, but do you think you could do mine? She touched her bob. Mal scoffed. Why would I do that for you? She asked. I'll pay you $50, said Lonnie, holding out a silk bag of money. Good answer, said Evie, taking the bag and standing. I need to buy more material, she squinted at Lonnie. Let's see, I'm thinking we lose the bangs. Maybe some layers and some highlights. No. I want it cool, said Lonnie. Like Mal's. Mal looked at Lonnie with her jaw dropped. Evie laughed. Really? She said. The split ends too? Mal rolled her eyes and let out an exaggerated breath. She put down her pencil, got up, and opened her spellbook. Okay, she said, flipping through it. She smiled at Lonnie. Beware, forswear, replace the old with cool hair, she said. With a few swipes of Mal's finger, Lonnie's bob transformed into long, soft brown locks. Lonnie checked herself out in the mirror and frowned. I know, said Evie, going over to her. It looks like a mop on your head. Let's cut it off, layer it. No. I love it, said Lonnie. She smiled. You do, said Evie. It's just, she ripped her skirt up to the side. Now I'm cool, she said. Like ice, said Mal, flashing her a smile. And with that, a little friendship was born. Jane looked between the two and ripped her skirt up the side too. She instantly gasped. What did I just do? Jane said. Mom's gonna kill me! Jay and Coach Jenkins were seated on the bleachers, looking at the rulebook. I could really use a tough guy like you, said Coach Jenkins. He looked very official in a yellow tourney hat, a blue vest, and a pale yellow t-shirt. There was a jersey slung over his shoulder. The team's a bunch of princes, if you know what I mean, he added. You're telling me, said Jay, closing the rulebook. It's all after you, old chum. Oh, pardon me. Did I bump you? Coach chuckled. Where I come from, it's prepare to die, sucker. Jay threw down the rulebook and stood up. As my father says, the only way to win is to make sure everyone else loses. You red... Oh, Jay, Coach said. He stood up. Jay. Let me explain a team. He guided Jay to sit back down on the bleachers with him. It's like a family, Coach said. You do not want to be at my house at dinner time, said Jay. Coach nodded. Okay, he said. You know how a body has a lot of different parts? Legs, elbows, ears, but they all need each other. Well, that's what a team is. Different players who work together to win. Make any sense? Jay looked thoughtful. Can I be the fist? He made a fist. Coach laughed. He took the jersey off his shoulder and held it out to Jay. It was blue and had Jay's name and the number 8 on it in gold. With a smile, Jay took it and put it on over his leather vest. He thanked Coach Jenkins and took off down the field and back to the dorms. He threw open the door to Mal and Evie's room, whooping and showing off his jersey. Carlos whistled from where he sat with Dude on the floor, looking at something on his laptop. Evie was bending over a mountain of homework and copying 2 sets of answers from her magic mirror. Mal leafed through the spell book on her bed, searching for answers. Did your plan work with Jane? Jay asked Mal. Are you going over to see the wand? Do you think that I would be going through every single spell in this book if I hadn't completely struck out? Said Mal. Her friends exchanged looks. Someone is in a bad mood, said Carlos. My mom's counting on me, said Mal, flicking Carlos's head. I can't let her down. We can do this, said Jay. His 3 friends stared at him. If we stick together, said Jay. And we won't go back until we do, said Mal, 'cause we're rotten. To the core, they all said in unison. Oh yeah, said Evie nonchalantly. I found out that Fairy Godmother blesses Ben with the wand at coronation and we all get to go. Mal's eyes widened. I have nothing to wear, of course, said Evie. Mal looked at her incredulously. There was a knock at the door. What? Asked Evie. Hold that thought, Mal told Evie. She got up and opened the door. Ben stood in the hall, smiling. Hey, Mal, he said. I didn't see you guys today. I was just wondering if you had any questions or anything that you needed. Not that I can think of. Mal looked at her friends, then back at Ben. Okay, all right. Well, if you need anything, he said, starting off down the hall. Oh, wait, said Mal. Ben paused. Is it true that we all get to go to your coronation? Asked Mal. Ben smiled. Yeah, the whole school goes. Wow, that is beyond exciting, said Mal. Do you think it is at all a possibility that the 4 of us could stand in the front row next to the Fairy Godmother just so we could soak up all that goodness? Ben looked like he was about to say yes, but his face fell. I wish you could. Up in front, it's just me, my folks, and my girlfriend. And your girlfriend, said Mal, nodding slowly. Yeah, said Ben. I'm sorry. Okay, thanks, bye, said Mal, shutting the door in his face. She turned to her friends and smiled mischievously. I think it's time that Benny Boo got himself a new girlfriend. And I need a love spell. She clapped and Carlos tossed her the spell book.